Man, I ain't get on here in a little minute. Uh, we start this off. Good afternoon, people. Mhm. Should be crazy. I'm gonna just say, niggas don't get paid for their opinions. May feel like it's a fact, but that's a fact within itself right there. So it don't really matter. The shit, the shit crazy because it's like, so much talk about this, that, and the third, and everybody got like some type of 2 cents to put into a business that they not even like a part of. Ain't no partnership. You ain't making no money moves off of speaking what you speaking or saying what you saying. So when I see certain shit come from individuals, I just sit here and look at it like there's envy in everything that people speak because of it's a what I mean, they're attracted. It's entertainment for them. So we attracted to that type of stuff. And I feel like, people that be talking out of terms, out of pocket about shit, they just entertained by the certain things that they speak on. So they speaking on this shit in reference to like that, but they don't want to say that they're a fan or they're being entertained by such and such or whatever the case is. Like they might not really like it to a certain extent, but they can't turn their head. They can't turn their head away from it. Right? So real shit though. Like man, I learned to everybody gonna be who they want to be. You can't have expectations of people and shit. I've been saying that. You know what I mean? We all have expectations of each other. Both our expectations of each other might not be what it is or what it's supposed to be. I don't even have expectation of anybody to be honest, especially of a stranger, somebody that I don't know. Like I don't have nothing bad to say about anybody any damn way. To be honest, because what you do is what you do. It's your life. But when I start chiming in on other people's lives, it's kind of when you kind of forgot about yours and shit to me. Anyway, it's like, dude, what you thought about somebody else's life, nigga? It's like you don't forgot about your life. You don't even care. You don't even care. Like we speak like you gotta be the entertainment. That's what like it's like people don't understand. Like you have to be the entertainment. Like especially in today's day and age. So you could be entertained by those and shit like that. But to be sitting here mad or just speaking on what other people got going on is like crazy. I'm gonna be honest. That shit crazy. Because I don't look like I don't look at people and speak on what they doing wrong and all of that other shit. Cause it's like for what? For what? The fuck am I getting out of that? I'll get that from it. I get a laugh, a couple of descriptions on, like, well, this person's like this and this person could be like that. Understanding that, the type of individuals that somebody could be and shit, or it's not saying like people are bad because they speak on other people's things and shit like that, but just saying like, just like I don't get put effort into that type of shit. Like right there, I I could be ready to post, but I doing a little video because it's content. You know what I'm saying? Extra content, more views, that type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm out here like just trying to Twitter finger everything, talk, talking and shit. Like, mm, like, shit crazy. Like, you know, man, I'm in the cut right now. It's fucking rain. I don't like sitting down when I'm drinking. I would though. I do. I ain't doing all that. I wanted to walk around. I was just sitting down for dumb long. Like, so, yeah, man, I'm a very supportive person. And shit. Like, I'm supportive, and no matter what it is, like, I'm gonna be honest and shit. I feel like you're being productive and kind of doing what you need to do. You're not really hurting nobody in a certain way where it's saying like, you know, you're trying to step on somebody's toes to get where you need to be and shit. And I support it, like, you know, like I don't support stepping on people's toes. I support it. I support niggas like moving up and leveling up. And anybody that just, you know, wanting to do better for themselves, I support all that. Like, you know, and it could be some bullshit too, right? But it don't, like I said, like, you know, if it comes to that extent, stepping on others and shit to get where you need to go and shit, like, I mean, to each his own and shit to whoever, like, to be honest, like I said, do what you want to do in the world. You ought to be like, whatever, you know what I mean? You know, do what you do and shit, do what you gotta do. I ain't looking for everybody to be doing the same thing and shit. Like, I don't expect everybody to do the same thing. Like, we all love music, but I don't expect everybody to do music. You know what I'm saying? Like, who don't love music? Like, it don't matter what type of music it is. It could just be from a instrumental beat all the way to the artist and shit. You know what I mean? But it just, I don't expect people to do all this same shit. Though. I mean, if everybody was doing good. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be no bad talk. Niggas just be, the bad talk could be about how niggas is doing good. To be honest, like the talk would change from like somebody that's doing bad or whatever perception they have of that person doing bad versus, you know, if everybody's doing good, niggas would just start bad mouthing whoever's just doing good, all the good people. So it's like, it's really not gonna ever play out in a way where you think that everybody is on one accord, where if you ain't got nothing nice to say, just don't say it at all. But, you know, everybody feel like that their opinion is value, like, or it holds some type of weight, it matters. Like, shit don't matter. Shit don't you matter. If somebody, every time somebody got something to say about what you do, you know that shit don't matter. You know why? 'Cause it's like, nigga, you my business. You worry about what I'm doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. The fuck you doing? Talking about me. You know what I mean? But why you worried about me? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Though. You know what I mean? But it's not saying like we shouldn't have certain opinions or whatever the case is, because I'm not knocking like how people may feel about certain individuals and shit. But I do realize that it's up to us to sit there and what's the word? Monitor the things that we, you know what I mean? Like, we have kids and shit. We supposed to monitor them and the things like that and the things that they listen to and watch and all of that type of shit. Because I know households, it could be like same similarities and shit, but just two different worlds. It'd be like, nigga, one living in the ghetto, the other one living in the suburb, I mean, somewhere nice and shit, like two parent household, everything structured a certain way. It's just the fact that, you know what I mean, what you prefer your kids to listen to or however, whatever, because I know people that don't even play certain things in their house or they don't even listen to that type of stuff. Like, you know what I mean, people moving different or whatever, and then you got people that don't. But that's not to say that one is better than the other. It's just to sit there, to me anyway, and shit. It really depends on, like, 'cause when you in that type of, you have that responsibility and shit, and priorities going on, you have to, like, structure yourself and organize yourself around that. So you can sit there and, cause you're not living just for you and shit. But when it comes to you sitting there, you know, just allowing anything to happen and just take place and it goes on or whatever, and then, you know, things happen in those manners and shit or whatever, you will feel more at fault based on certain narratives placed because, you know, people are gonna say, you know, where's the parent or certain things of that nature. So it's like, you know, like I said, like, you know what I mean, we all could do what we want to do. The expectations of some, you know what I mean, of a person for everybody to be the same or be alike is a big milestone, right? Let's be honest with you. That's a big step. It's a big step because it's actually like, it's like, you know what I mean? It's a bar that everybody is placed to be on, especially like, you know, even just as far as society goes and being a human being, an adult or whatever, like, you know, just to have that type of understanding, like, you know, you're an adult. So to be, to carry yourself as such or to do certain things that, you know, that adults do or whatever is like, I mean, like I said, it's a big bar because you know, like, what it is to be an adult. You know, what I mean, from the bills to, like I said, the responsibilities, your priorities, just having all your business and financial, like, straight and shit, like, finances straight and shit, like, so you want to sit there and, you know what I mean? Like, you basically, you want to categorize yourself to be such as, you know what I mean, of a standard, you know what I mean? But everybody is different, you know what I mean? From just everything, you know, just everything, like, shit, you know, starts from like, people, you know, say like, you know what I mean? You know, childhood don't mean nothing for certain individuals, but certain people don't shake in certain situations just because, you know, they may have turned 18 don't mean that, you know, that certain individuals, I would say, like, that has everything together. Like, you know, they graduated, they going to college, is this, is that. So it's like, you know, we know what the dream is and how we supposed to be and the things that we supposed to pursue. So it's like, it's crazy, like, when it's not really broken down in a ways from a younger age with certain people. Like, it depends on, like, you know, just to understand the interaction of the parent. dealing with the child. Because once you off in the world, even when you ain't got no kids, and you just that child who grew up, you know what I mean? Your parents raised you, even if you wasn't raised by your parents, and just saying like you didn't have certain like structure, you know what I mean? And still being, and you wasn't able to balance out your life and certain perspectives and shit because of, you wasn't given that. And even if you was given that, you didn't value it because it wasn't like it was something that was like embedded in you every day, like, you know what I mean? Or it was something that you just woke up to and you just had the understanding of what it was going to be. Like we came from like, I can honestly say, like when you come from certain different worlds, like I come from a world of like, you know what I mean? My mom's worked and she did what she had to do and shit. But it was more like, cause she had to work. It's not like it was, something that she was like, I could say like, you know what I mean, for her or even just for anybody else, moms or, you know what I mean, parent or whatever that just work, just working. You know what I mean? It's something that's just, you know what I mean, what we tend to do all of the time and shit. So, and that's like not really like us building a certain type of history around us and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Besides, our work history or whatever what we into and those type of things are definitely like, I could say like, you know what I mean? A value, like, you know what I mean? Something that's like, you know what I mean? Some people do value those things, but I could say like, where as far as the history goes, when you think of, certain individuals that has like titles and of that nature, they have like, you know what I mean, who they are, like these celebrities or whatever the case is, and they have like certain, that type of history and shit. To me, it's like, you know what I mean? Like everybody has those, like has history. I'm not saying that nobody has history, but it's not documented history. Or if it is, it's not documented in a such manner where how we document ours. Like, you know what I mean? Like how, you know what I mean? Like, basically celebrities document theirs or whatever, like how you could, look up somebody, events or somebody famous and, they just, there's a whole, what I mean? You know everything. So, just looking at those type of things and just being able to kind of balance your life in those type of ways, like, 'cause, living your life every day and just working and shit, like, that's something, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, work, take care of your shit. But, you know what I mean? Find your niche, find something to fuck with. Like, you feel me? Even if it is at work. Like, you know what I mean? You can find a niche at work. Something that you really good at. Like, nigga, I'm good at work. Nigga, that could be your niche. You just playing around, not really, like, taking that shit fully to the, like, you're not taking that shit serious. Like, and it's another thing too. I'm gonna say about that work, right? Now, everybody want to be the boss. Everybody want to be the boss. Everybody can't be the boss. You gotta play your position. You just gotta, like, it's just gotta keep, you gotta come to a point where you have to understand, like, there's a cap on certain things. Like, unless you plan on being some big time celebrity type of whatever that you doing shit, you gotta understand there's a cap on the pay, like, and how certain things is gonna be. So you have to like really like put yourself in a position of like a mindset of like you gotta know that you made it. Like you got like like people want to get paid more for certain things, and I can understand that. But like I said, unless you looking to be big time doing it, don't look for that. Like like I could say like when I say big time, I mean like celebrity status. I mean like you trying to be well known to the world that you doing that. Like that's Like to me, that's a different type of like standpoint and shit. Like you want to really like be paid, like you know what I'm saying? You don't, you trying to own business, you trying to do this and do that. It's a different type of like understanding. But there's nothing wrong with like living by your means. It's fake cold out here though. But there's nothing wrong with like living by your means. Fucking just, just being able to like kind of, you, you there. Like it's like you get to a certain point or whatever, and people want to change jobs, and there's not wrong with that. And I feel like everybody has the potential to make it. In life. Everybody want to make it big. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. But I feel like when you get to it's like when you get that position and that title, you made it, right? That to me is you made it. Now, depending on the title that you actually want, it's like, yeah, I made it to this, but this is what I really want. Then that's another type of thing. So now you really focus on that. But that's why you gotta, like, people have to understand, like, you can't expect more than what it pays. Like, oh, you might look it up, like, what's this pay? What is it like? You know what I mean? But, nigga, if you got a certain position at a job, and that's what you signed up for, nigga, that's what you signed up for. Nigga, I don't understand why people get mad. So this, like, nigga, this is what you signed up for. Like, I feel like nobody is more important, like, than the manager at the job. Manager does everybody's position. Like, if nobody was there, he has to do every fucking thing. Be the manager. Unless you just, you know what I mean? If the manager not there, then it's the CEO, or whatever. You know what I mean? How it goes and shit, but they're just how it go. Put this down. Like, I feel like it don't matter what you doing and shit. Like you doing something. Like, you could be working. Like I said, man, whatever job and shit, like, you signed up for it. I don't think that you should expect more than what you, it's not saying like you can't bargain depending on like what it is that they're looking and you're the only person that they feel may be qualified and they're giving out offers. So that could be a different type of scenario for niggas. But if you like put in an application for shit and you demanding shit, that shit crazy. But it's like, nigga, that's why they be changing. This is why they be hiring so many different people. They can be thinking they really like. It's not saying they don't care. Motherfuckers care. They care. But people don't understand. It's like, nigga, like, you're not gonna jeopardize your business based off your feelings and shit. I get it. But it's like you gonna get paid what you're supposed to get paid, nigga. And man, like I said, unless there's an offer and it comes down to the point that they need you and they come to you, then it's that. But niggas can't, like, people be mad. Like, I don't ever get mad. I be at a job and they change, ownerships and, you know what I mean, all of that shit. Like, I don't get mad. What the fuck am I getting mad for, bro? I'm still working. I get mad maybe if they went down to my pay and shit. I'm like, alright, I fucked up, man. Kind of fucked up. But at the same time, it's like, you really can't get mad. You just gotta understand, like, this is how This is how growth is and shit. Like shit change, bro. Not meant to be the same. It's growth. Shit has to like grow. Like you can't stay. Everything can't be the same like what it is the whole time, no matter where you at. Like you know what I mean? You gotta change. Like they may say it's for the worst, but I don't ever even look at that saying it's for the worst. To me, the worst is always for the better. It's only because of the fact that you're not looking at it in a way where it's gonna get better for you. And if it get better for you, it'll get better for you. But that's something that you have to focus on. Like, you gotta focus on that. Like, I mean, like me personally, that's what I focus on. Like, just betterment. Like, you feel me? Just doing much better than what I was doing. Like, that's not saying like, you know what I mean? Like I'm at my best and all of that other shit. But I do feel as if that I am like the best version of me every day. You know? I don't believe like for a second that, you know what I mean, I'm just not at my best and shit. Like, you know what it is? I don't have like that type of expectation on myself. I don't put that on myself to be somebody else. Like I said, what's meant for me is meant for me. So if it's, I don't, I don't compete. I don't look to have what others have and shit. I want mine. And that's what I get every time. I get mine. I don't take this. I take mine. So I just keep on one foot in front of it. I'm not nothing, nobody. Like I said, man, life is definitely like one of the type of situations where you kind of want to like be reckless and shit, live free and reckless, but you know you can't be those type of ways. So it's like, you know, to be civilized and law abiding citizen type of vibe, and you know, just put that shit in a video game, man. Like, that mean what life is, man. You gotta really just focus on the positive things, dude. There's so much positive things, so much good things going on. I don't know, dude. Like, even to find peace in the chaos and shit is like, you hear them sirens. And it's nice over there. Mm. It's funny, man. No matter where you at, there'll be some shit going on. It don't matter where you at. It's always some crazy shit going on. Always some crazy shit. I be seeing people be catching all kinds of crazy shit. Like, damn, people be wilding, man. It's just how it go, man. As I say, like, have the expectations that everybody's doing good and, you know what I mean, in the right way and shit. That's something. That is something. But it's only gonna lead down to everybody that's doing good gonna still talk bad about the other people that's doing good. You see that, church? This rain ain't letting up. I want to walk down the block. So let me get me a little bro. Let me back to work and shit. I had smoke. I was gonna call one of the homies. I said, let me go in and chop it up. You know what I mean? I know people be wondering, like, what Derek K's doing, man? He's doing music, and he gaming, and he over here, he doing all this other shit, food videos and stuff like that. Yeah, right? So, excuse me, but when you do music, that's content. When you make music videos, that's content. You're a content creator. When you do behind the scenes shit, interviews, and all that other stuff, that's content creator. And you on there with streamers or of those people that like it. Even to the point of, I'm gonna say, like, when I started gaming, I've been streaming. So that's where it started, like me streaming. But before all of that, I was always vlogging anyway, because when you're vlogging, it's like all in the same thing. Behind the scenes shit, having fun with my nigga, studio, this, that, and third. It's all of the same shit, to be honest. The gaming shit just came more to me just because of the fact that it was actually me playing the shit. And then, streaming and then the animation, and it was like, why not, nigga? The fuck? Shit, I already made records. I already do all these other shit. I don't mind hearing myself on a character that's me. Especially if it's me. The fuck? So I did what I did. Like, oh, like, fuck it. Then it was at a time that nigga was chilling. Just had my baby and shit. I just laid down my dog and shit. And I was chilling. Like, fuck, I'm about to do something. I seen other niggas had they shit. I interacted with niggas doing his shit. That kind of like put me in a different type of standpoint. I did my GTA shit first. Then I did my DC shit. You know what I mean? I just put my DC shit out first. Cause my GTA shit it was much deeper than that. I'm not saying like my DC shit ain't deeper, but I've been like on my GTA shit. My DC shit, my solo shit though. That's my name. The GTA shit, I do that with other people. I do the DC shit with other people too though. I mainly focus on me though. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. I ain't ever gave a fuck. Cause I always did directing and all of that. Once I peeped that I could do that, I did that shit. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Shit was looking fire. I did one vid. Once I seen that shit looked fire. I started doing more. And I'm like, oh, yeah, let me, that shit had me kind of touch. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, we do something. And I put some whole shit together. I ain't had no voice, so I was just watching this shit. Like, fuck, I might have put the voice on it. Put the voice on it. It was lit. You know, I just had fun with it. I ain't even had no headphones or nothing. Shit was over there by the TV, and I was just like, you know what I mean? Just watching this shit, doing the voiceover shit, just talking shit in front of the couch, smoking, and drinking, and eating and shit. Taking care of the baby and all that other crazy shit. Like when I wasn't smoking and drinking and all that other shit. I really, to be honest with you, I don't smoke and stuff. So I'm out there. I don't smoke. I don't like smoking around kids. None of that shit. That shit, like, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like that. But whatever. It ain't whatever though. To be honest, it's not whatever. I don't support it. So just let y'all know. I don't. I try to fix this blunt. Try to get the fuck out this rape. I don't throw my blunt. I ain't putting it down. I would have walked down the block, but it's very slow. I'd have been under the bridge though. I could have been under the bridge. The bridge. The bridge. It ain't that bridge though, but it's a bridge. Shit crazy out here, pal. Oh, shit that. Driving up like that. Man, this guy need juice. Want to rush after that. But get back with y'all after this.